How we doing, everybody? It's a beautiful day in the Cheese Moon Workshop. Although it is raining and has been raining quite a bit, it's still a beautiful day for me. I want to do some updates here on some events from Friday and day before yesterday. On Friday, I got this in the mail. This is a USA-made Kershaw, and I won this in a giveaway. It is a leek, and I believe it's called the, I put my glasses on, I'm sorry, hold on. I know it's called the Mint, but there's a number that goes with it. The 1660 Mint. Fellow over at Gideon's Tactical was talking about this knife and another Kershaw and a few other knives, and he did a little review on this, and then he offered it up as a giveaway. And you can see why they call it the Mint. Okay, and has a little lock there. I'm a big fan of the leek. I have 3 of them. I gave one to the knife doctor a while ago when I sent him some handle material. But this particular knife is MagnaCut steel. Trying to see if we can focus on that. So this is the MagnaCut, and I'm not a steel knowledgeable guy. I know I like my carbon steel, but apparently the MagnaCut is a stainless steel that's very durable, holds an edge, very tough steel. And I really don't know a whole lot more about it. But there it is. So I'm going to post a link to Gideon's Tactical. And that fellow's name is Aaron. Aaron, thank you. I appreciate that. The first runner-up didn't call in, and so that left me a second runner-up. I called in with my address on his email, and I won. So I think my battery's dying, so I'm going to stop here for a minute, charge the phone, and come back to it. Okay, where was I? Looking at my notes here. Okay, I was finishing up this story about this Kershaw Mint MagnaCut. A lot of people don't like the leek. I do. I like this really sharp point. It is probably one of the pointiest knives out there by Kershaw. I love that point. It's just a good multi-purpose knife. I use my other one quite often. I like this lock that keeps this assisted flipper from snapping out. The fellow there at Gideon's Tactical did not care for the thumb flick because sometimes it would not lock up if you were very aggressive or not aggressive enough. I'm not a thumb flipper guy because I'm old school. It's hard for my hand. I have a pretty large hand. It's hard for my hand to get in there. But the assisted Kershaws, they no matter how you do it, but I just like that little back tab. It's more fidgety for me. It's easier for me to do. But I love this knife. I will use it quite a bit and see if I notice anything different in the typical steel that my other leek has, and this MagnaCut. I'm very grateful to have won it, and it'll be forever a part of my Kershaw collection. Another very trivial little thing. A few of you will remember probably a month or more ago in some thrift store finds, I found this little Swiss Army knife, a little classic from Duluth Trading. It was missing one of the scales. It just has the little Duluth beaver on the backside. Well, I was back there Sunday afternoon digging through the same box, and ta-da! In the bottom of the box was the missing scale, and I was contemplating making a wooden scale or something, but I found the missing scale for that knife, so it'll be reunited very shortly. That was just a little side note, kind of cool. Now, the main topic of this video. There's a fella who's one of my subscribers. He won a knife in my giveaway. He sent me a very nice letter. I'm just going to paraphrase it really quickly here. I sent him the knife and some stickers and a note, and he said he carries the knife all the time, and he sent me a gift, and it's a very thoughtful gift. Take it out of this bag here. Zippo fuel cell or fluid cell, whatever you want to call it. A package of Zippo flints and a couple brand new wicks. This is a brand new, still in the box, satin chrome finish. It's from 2016, G, whatever month that is. I'm not gonna hurt myself trying to figure it out. I'm just a dumb old Florida boy. But the month is G, 2016, and the liner matches that. It is also G of 2016. Very cool. Never been used. I really appreciate that gift. The fellow's name is Nelson, and Nelson Fernandez, and he's from Sunrise, Florida. He commented during the comments for my giveaway where you had to mention Castleberry, Florida, and what knife you choose. He didn't even know where Castleberry was, and he lived in Florida. And but it was very thoughtful of him to send me this nice gift. And the fuel cell, I watched some videos on that because I was a little skeptical about how long fuel would stay in there. And I saw a video, a fella said he had fuel in one he gave to his father or a brother or somebody. And 3 years later, he opened it up and there was still fuel in it. So it's very cool. I'll do a quick look at it. You take the cap off. And there's the inner cap that keeps everything sealed up. And you take that off, and now you can dispense fuel into your lighter. There we go. A little stiff. Well, you just fill this container up. There's a rubber seal here at the top. That seals that. This lid goes on here. And if you got them good and tight, not overly tightened, but you get them good and tight, and that's sealed up and apparently will last for years. This cover goes over top of that. And up here you have this little clasp, little hook to hook on your bag or whatever. You have this little guy. This is a screwdriver for the flint tube that's in there. And this little rubber doohickey right here, I'll give a good contrast for that because it's black. This little rubber doohickey is just you put a spare flint in there. So you're not carrying around one of these. You can stick just a spare flint down in this little soft rubber tube. And you have fuel, a flint, and I suppose you could take one of these wicks, which I will probably do, and put one of those wicks down in that cap. So in my bug out bag, I would have a lighter, some fuel, a wick, a flint, and tool to work on that. It's a very, very cool gift, and I greatly appreciate that, Nelson. Thank you for being a subscriber and a commenter. The other really cool thing was a gift not for me, excuse my arm, but a gift for someone else. He sent over these knives. Here's a Gerber. Here's another knife. I haven't seen a maker on it yet. And if that's text, I can't read it. But that's a decent looking knife. Pocket clip, liner lock. This Gerber. Little skeletonized handle. Pocket clip, also liner lock. This little Winchester, got some fancy little leaf work and such on it. Pocket clip, thumb flipper, but I'm not a thumb flipper guy. It has a Oliver Winchester signature on there. Also a little liner lock. And this wood-handled utility Swiss Army style knife, also Winchester. Okay. And then there was this little penknife. Which is very cool. And Nelson asked that I would send these knives to Jesse Turner over at Wheels and Blades. He's the young man that's in the wheelchair. And during the giveaway, a couple of the fellas donated knives to Jesse, and Nelson has took it upon himself to follow suit and make a donation to Jesse. So Jesse Turner, Wheels and Blades, these are for you, brother. In addition to sending the knives and the gift to me, Nelson also sent $10 in cash to cover the postage for sending this stuff off to Jesse over there at Wheels and Blades. So thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Well, there you go, guys. A very thoughtful gift from Nelson. I'll put his info in the description. Give him a shout out. I'll send this stuff off to Jesse. I'll put his stuff in there. Thanks again for the Zippo and all the accessories. I want to thank Aaron over at Gideon's Tactical for the prize there on his giveaway. This beautiful Kershaw. And I'm just super happy to have found the other scale for my little Swiss Army knife. But I love this thing. Part of my carry for the next month or so, and we'll just see how it holds up. See if this finish scratches off or if it stays on there. Don't know. I've never had a knife like this before with this finish on it or that steel, so we'll see how it holds up. Well, there you go, folks. Beautiful day in the Cheesy Moon Workshop. Until I see you all again, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have yourselves a beautiful day.